the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month. It was 1918, the end of World War I. It was the war to end all wars, but it didn't. Since then, conflict has waged in various parts of the globe. And today we pay tribute to the more than 100,000 Canadians who have been killed in military efforts. We think of their lost dreams, their lost ambitions, their lost hopes. We think of their sacrifice. And we are thankful and respectful for that. We remember the fallen from world conflicts, and we honor those who, even today, give up precious family time, disrupt their lives, and serve in foreign lands in order to make the world a more secure place. Today we stand in solidarity with those who live in lands where harmony is unknown and the horrors of war continue to be a part of the fabric of their lives. We think of the men and women and children who live in countries where there is fighting and civil war, where hate and anger have turned neighbor against neighbor, yet where love is kept alive in the hearts of many, and the will to find peaceful solutions is part of the fabric of today's visionaries. Every year, over 10 million poppies bloom in Canada. This symbol makes its annual appearance, as it has done since 1926. John McCrae was a tall, boyish 43-year-old member of the Canadian Medical Corps from Guelph, Ontario. An artillery veteran of the Boer War, he had the eye of a gunner, the hand of a surgeon, and the soul of a poet. When he went into the line at Ypres on April 22nd, 1915. Working from a dressing station on the bank of the Ypres Canal, Lieutenant Colonel McCrae dressed hundreds of wounded, never changing his clothes for the entire 17 days. McCrae came out of Ypres with 13 lines scrawled on a scrap of paper. The poem speaks of Flanders fields, but the subject is universal. The fear of the dead, that they will be forgotten, that their death will have been in vain. Dave will read that poem for us.
In Flanders Fields, by John McCrae. In Flanders Fields, the poppies blow, between the crosses, row on row, that mark our place, and in the sky the larks, still bravely singing fly, scarce heard amid the guns below. We are the dead. Short days ago we lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow, loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders Fields. Take up our quarrel with the foe. To you, from failing hands, we throw the torch. Be yours to hold it high. If ye break faith with us who die, we shall not see, though poppies grow in Flanders Fields.
Would you please stand for the laying of the wreath and remain standing until the national anthem. They shall not grow old as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them.
We will remember them.
Please be seated. Poem, I no longer pray for peace. On the edge of war, 1 foot already in, I no longer pray for peace. I pray for miracles. I pray that stone hearts will turn to tender-heartedness, and evil intentions will turn to mercifulness, and all the soldiers already deployed will be snatched out of harm's way, and the whole world will be astounded onto its knees. I pray that all the God talk will take bones and stand up and shed its cloak of faithlessness and walk again in its powerful truth. I pray that the whole world might sit down together and share its bread and its wine. Some say there is no hope, but then I've always applauded the holy fools who never seem to give up on the scandalousness of our faith, that we are loved by God, that we can truly love one another. I no longer pray for peace, I pray for miracles.